Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping video. This time it's for the week of December 11th through the 17th. So this was finals week at the university where I no longer teach, but I was teaching at this point. So I was just working from home, grading all the things. So I combined two kits here, or really two art sets. So both things were from Cinderella Paper, but the main stuff is from a kit that was called Snowbound that I used last year, and these are the leftovers. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a this dog. We think it's a beagle. He cries a lot. He's sad. Anyway, no, he's not. I don't think he's sad. I think he's just a beagle. You know how they are. And then the other art set I think was holiday prep. So I had a freebie. So I just combined those two because both things were in my stash and the colors kind of went together. And then the underlays are all from Magical Sticker Co. So these are her Nordic 1 and Nordic 2 patterns. This is dark blue and this is dark green. So that's what we're working with. So let's go ahead and zoom in and get started. So same habit trackers as last time. The top habit tracker is going to be for, wow, I'm completely blanking. It's the end of the day. For Clover's medication, and then the second habit tracker is going to be for Evie's medication, or probiotics considered a medication, I guess so, huh? I got them with a prescription, so we'll call them that. In my work planner, I don't know, I try to keep this private just because I got a lot of information, so I'm not going to show that. But I actually write it out as two habit trackers for each of them, because Clover gets 2 pills and then Evie gets paste in the morning and a capsule in the evening. My life right now, I'm just running a cat hospital out of my home. It's fine. I'm not. Don't bring your cat to me. Then I have my dinners sidebar again, and then right in the bottom of the sidebar, we're going to mark 2 different things. So it was finals week, which we're going to mark, but more importantly, this is really important, y'all. I noticed this week that Clover had an orange freckle on her nose in the same exact spot that our other cat has an orange freckle on her nose. So I've noticed as she's getting older, like her markings on her toes, like she's got some black dots. She's a calico if you haven't seen her. So she's got all sorts of weird markings. Don't you, babe? She's on the prowl right now. But I've noticed they've gotten more pronounced than they were when she was little. It's kind of like Dalmatians. So yeah, this week I noticed she had an orange nose freckle. And I just think it's really funny because now both cats have a freckle on the same side of their nose. So even if they're not BFFs, they are twins. And then we're going to mark that it was finals week. This is from Beneva Creations. And then this is from my tried and true Itty Bitty Sticker Co. What are you guys doing? Hold on. My cats are up to nonsense, so if you hear any weird stuff in the background, that's what's going on. On Monday, I decided to put in a checklist from the kit just because I did not feel like marking each individual thing. So the first thing I'm going to mark is that I had cramps that day. And then, now they're hissing, hold on. All right, the baby cat is now in here with me and the door closed. Some people can't play nice right now, can we? It's not the kitten's fault, it's the big cat's fault, but I can't supervise them right now, so this is our best option. Speaking of my 2 cats causing trouble, this is a Grumpy Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. because what happened is the big cat got into the little cat's food and made a huge mess of it because she like jumped up where it was and then dumped it everywhere, so that was great. The things I'm going to put on this checklist are that I graded 70 something odd presentations that my students gave the week before. The big cat did vomit a little this day, but it didn't happen again after that, so we think she's fine. I scooped the litter. I had a phone call, my annual phone call with my financial advisor to talk about my retirement stuff. And then I was just having a weird situation with FedEx. I think they were using like a subcontractor because the normal FedEx guy can get into our apartment complex no problem, but this guy could not. And his strategy was just to like yell into the ether and hope somebody would come out. And I'm like, that's not how that works, but okay. So that was weird. all of those things were not big enough to warrant taking up space with individual icons. I didn't have enough underlays to cover this day, so the checklist just made more sense. Then I was still trying to watch like more stand-up comedy this week on Netflix. So I was watching Patton Oswalt and Ali Wong. Neither of them are like my favorites, but I was just filling the time this day. And then I did play with Clover. This is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. with her wand toy. I did not realize how tired I was until I started filming. Oops. All right, Tuesday, Evie was a lap cat. Evie is my 6-year-old cat, allegedly 6 years old. We don't know. And then separately, I marked that Clover cuddled me. I guess they each cuddled me individually. So these are both from the Neva Creations. And then I wrote in that Princess Clover. So this is an eye roll emoji because I was calling her a princess because she didn't want to leave her blanket. In her defense, it is getting cold here. So I had to put her food, I had to hold her plate for her at certain points to encourage her to eat because she didn't want to leave her blanket. Did she? No. It wasn't even that cold now. Now we're in the second week of January and it's like actually cold. So anyway, moving to the second half of Tuesday. It was grading this week. So Monday I did all of the presentations, hashed those out. This day I did a bunch more annotated bibliographies. I needed to get those done. So that cute pen with the paw print is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I marked this twice this week, but really this day too. I kept trying to export a plan with me and it just kept failing because my hard drive supposedly didn't have enough storage space. So that was happening this day, but I forgot to mark it. And really it's not that interesting. So not going to bother. And I was watching more Ali Wong and Great British Bake Off holidays. I'm of two minds about Ali Wong. Sometimes I think she's funny and sometimes I'm like, that's not for me. I do really love Always Be My Maybe. I thought that was a cute movie, but her stand-up, I'm like, sometimes I laugh and sometimes I'm like, I'm uncomfortable. So yeah. And then I played with both cats this evening. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I need to get back into playing with them with the wand toy. I've just been stressed and tired and busy, and that's not an excuse because they need it, but that's how it's going. And then this evening I decided to start watching Space Force. It's actually pretty good. I think the first season's better than the second season. I think they ran out of places to go with the second season. Makes sense why it's no longer making new episodes, but I watched it. It's nice. That's from Planet Hannah. Wednesday, I did go back to bed after feeding the cats. I kind of explained that last week. A lot of the time lately, I'll just stay up after giving Clover her medicine and feeding Evie and then going back and feeding Clover. But some days I do just need to go back to bed before I start any work for the day. I have a lot of Grumpy Mollies this week. I think I just ordered a new sheet of these, or I got a new sheet of these recently, so we're just using them a lot. I was dealing with a situation. I was just dealing with something annoying, so we're gonna leave it at that. I changed Clover's litter box this day. I don't want to go into too many details about that and gross you out, but it just her litter needs to be changed more often than Evie's. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I was doing more grading this day. More annotated bibliographies, so you could probably tell that's also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then Cindy Gunter Baldo was doing her Bob Ross live stream this day. She's funny. So I made sure to tune in for that since that was available. That icon is from Planet Hannah. My plan with me, I tried exporting it again and it failed again, which was irritating. And it's like, I know I need to clear space off my desktop, but I don't want to. And it says there's space, but then there's not once you go into iMovie and try exporting. So I was just really annoyed this day. I don't know if you probably didn't notice, not many people watch my videos anyway, but I meant to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday all through the December to make up for the fact that I'd barely I think I uploaded maybe one video in November because of everything going on in my life. I missed a few Wednesdays here and there, but I think we're back on track now. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. as well. I went to Target to get groceries. I watched more Space Force. That's from Once More with Love, and this is from Planet Hannah. And then finally this day, I played with Clover, again with her wand toy. So that is also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. So that's the first half of the week. I'm kind of at a point with this planner where I just want to be done. Like, that's usually where I'm at, like the last few weeks of the year. I usually fall behind, and then I'm like, I just want to be done with this planner and move on. Because look, we're so close. We're so close. All right, so Thursday, I'm gonna flip this over. We were 11 months married. So this wedding icon is from Cinderella Paper. And then Clover was 8 whole months old this week. That's from Beneva Creations. And this script is from Scribble Prints Co. So just put that in like that. And then I was grading again. I didn't grade like that much stuff this day because this was the day that most of my students had their final papers due. So I had got caught up enough that like, I think I graded like 8 research papers, a bunch of like small leftover assignments that I hadn't gotten to, and then I ended my day pretty early, so that was kind of nice. So that pen sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I wrote I was jamming to angry Taylor Swift songs, so things like Shake It Off, Mean, all that type of stuff. The Man. I was really feeling The Man. I'm like, just because I do work in academia, I do work in technically a position of authority, and a lot of times I feel like I'm not taken seriously, even though I know what I'm talking about. So just jamming to angry Taylor Swift after finishing my grading that day. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I finally committed to clearing space off my hard drive and exporting the dang plan with me finally. So that icon is from Planet Hannah. I need to do the same thing with my phone because my phone like barely functions because I store too much stuff on it. Mostly photos and videos. And then I FaceTimed my husband, so that is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Played with Clover with her wand toy, also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I finished the first season of Space Force, so this is from Planet Hannah to mark that. I liked the first season a lot. Definitely made me want to keep watching. And then the second season was like, is this over yet? Are you guys just going to keep teasing me with things that you're not going to tell me? I don't know. And then it comes to an end like really abruptly, but that's for another plan with me. And then the second part of season 6 of The Crown came out this evening, so I started watching it. I think there were like 6 episodes, so even I could not watch all of it this evening, but this icon is from Scribble Prints Co. I don't think I said that for the other ones I put down, but that's an old icon from Scribble Prints Co. The Crown also kind of, if you watch The Crown, let me know down below. I feel like the ending, I don't know. Like, I liked part 2 of season 6 because, like, okay, I was born in 92, so I was, like, exactly the right age to just be, like, hypnotized by Kate Middleton around the time she got married. Okay, so I was obsessed with her for many years because, like, when you're 18, 19 and a royal wedding's happening, you're interested, okay? And then as I got older and I met my husband and all that, I'm like, oh, we're like them, but like 10 years younger. Because we met in college. They met in college. We're obviously not the same people at all. And I cannot relate to anything they do, and they can't relate to anything I do. So, yeah. But yeah, it was cute to see like a dramatization of their relationship. But yeah, I don't know. The actual like final episode, I don't know. It didn't like give me closure, weirdly enough. And I know that's a struggle with like true to or like shows based on real life. Because I'm like, how are they going to end this? But it was just kind of like, oh, it's over now. That's how I felt. So if you watch The Crown, let me know. I did like seeing teenage heartthrob Prince William, though. People were upset about like the casting decisions when they got announced for Will and Kate. And on the show, I'm like, I mean, no, they're not their twins, but that would be weird if they somehow found actors who were their twins. And it's like believable still to me. Hair and makeup and costuming can do a lot. Also, it's so funny how like a lot of us dressed in like early 2000s fashion back then, and we look back, and maybe I'll just speak for myself, look back and you're like, what the heck was I wearing? And then like you see the actress playing Kate Middleton wearing it, and you're like, yeah, she could pull it off. Kate Middleton could pull it off. That's just me though. Now that I've gone on about The Crown for way too long. Friday, I woke up with the sunrise, had my coffee, watched the sunrise. It was pretty. That's from Apple Blossom Prints. I had therapy. That's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I graded a bunch of in-class essays, all like 19 of them that I had. So that's also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I filmed a plan with me. My knees are hurting again. I'm still filming on the floor. That's an old sticker from Fox and Cactus. I hope they're doing okay. I know they had like I forget what happened. Some sort of natural disaster though. Oof. I cleaned the litter boxes. This is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I was really annoyed this day about something that I'm not going to talk about. And then watched the final episodes of The Crown. So that's over now. That's from Scribble Prints Co. And then this was the end of week 7 out of 12 of Clover's treatment. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Moving on to Saturday, the weekend. It was 80 degrees in the forecast this day. So basically in Southern California in the winter, like it gets really warm when the sun is up, but then our days are pretty short. Not super short. It's not like we're Finland or something where it's like 3 hours of daylight or 5. I can't remember. I looked it up one time. I don't remember why, but I did. But it does get down to like 50s and 40s, and like now we're in January and it's like down in the 30s at night. So it gets cold once the sun's down. It's very, desert climate. So, but like this weekend it was like 80s during the day for a couple hours. So it would get really warm in the middle of the day. This was my dad's birthday. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I did sleep in this day. I have no idea where these stickers are from, by the way. I think I got them in somebody's D-stash. Then I trimmed my hair for the first time, and I do not know how long. It was long overdue. My hair was like tangling and just getting really bothersome. So I finally trimmed it this day. I don't think I trimmed it since like maybe the spring. So it desperately needed it. That is from Carly Plans. I need to put a reminder in my other planner so that I remember to trim my hair more often. Although I'm thinking about just like chopping a bunch of my hair off, honestly. I'm in that kind of mood lately. Then I went on a walk. So the trail near our home is beautiful on its own, but during this time of year, people like to pull out some holiday ornaments and decorate the trees and some of the shrubs and stuff. And like, there's like a couple of pine trees, but mostly it's like Southern California trees. Like, well, there's eucalyptus, which is not native and it's invasive and highly flammable. So whoever planted those, thanks, I guess. And there's just also like manzanita bushes and things like that. So it's funny to see holiday ornaments on those. So this is from the Molly Loves Beach Mist sheet from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Cleaned the litter again. I don't always remember to mark it, but I have these stickers, so I do want to use them. And then it looks like I was packing up our office, our home office, because we're moving. That's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I FaceTimed my husband, and we started the advent calendar for our cats this day. So this is also from the Beach Miss sheet from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. So last Christmas, my sister gave us an advent calendar that had 25 days for the cats, except we only had one cat then. Our other cat hadn't even been born yet. And we started it after Christmas and like carried it through till we got married January 14th. And so we still had like 10 days left. So I started it this day since this was like 10 days till Christmas. Then I gave Clover her 8th dose of her immunostimulant that she's supposed to take. And I was watching Trevor Noah's stand-up on Netflix. And then I ended the night by playing with the cats. So that's from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Sunday, and then I can get up off the floor where everything hurts right now. You can tell I really ran out of options for labels on this day. I was also up early this day. And then, oh, I just realized. I got on FaceTime with, or no, I think I set up a Zoom meeting with my husband because we're really formal like that. And that way we could share our screens and figure out how to reschedule our dang New Zealand trip. We needed to do it because we were supposed to leave January 1st. And we still want to go in like a warmer season or like a spring or summer season because their seasons are obviously opposite to ours. And so we wanted to go in November next year because that'll be springtime for them. But we couldn't do that until this day because of when the flights were available. So we laid out our battle plan, and then my husband called. The first person was like, oh, you need to call this number. And my husband's like, that's the number I called? So we got it sorted eventually, but we were on the phone for entirely too long with Air New Zealand. It was awful, but we have our flights rescheduled. Here's the thing. We had not only an international flight to and from California booked, but we had a bunch of intercity flights booked as well. So that's why it took forever and was complicated and confusing and all of that. So for that terrible experience, that is an old sticker from Oh Hello Co. And then I was packing up my summer clothes and my work clothes because I didn't need either of those categories anymore. Then I went to a drive-through hot chicken local restaurant. Thank God they have a drive-through. They have great waffle fries. It's called Clyde's. They have a couple locations down here, I think. That's from Linner Designs. So I went and got that because this day was bleh. Oh, I pulled the wrong sticker. I always do this. I'm gonna have to pull a different sticker for that. That's supposed to be with playing with Clover. And then I watched more Trevor Noah. So that's from Planet Hannah. Okay, I'll pull a different sticker for that. I also need a freaking break before I film the rest of this. I am so tired. I didn't realize that. I haven't even done that much today. I'm just tired of packing, and I'm kind of at that phase of moving where I just want to like throw out all my possessions instead of packing them. I'm like, why do I have so much stuff? I hate myself. Okay, so that's everything before the pen. I might see you tomorrow or another day. I'm really trying to get all these videos done before I move, but I'm exhausted lately, y'all. Okay, I will see you sometime with the finished spread. All right, it is the next day. Yesterday was an off day, but we're back now. So that is everything written in. I don't think I flipped through what was left of the kit. I forget if I said this. This is a leftovers week, so where I use the leftovers of a kit I used in years past and then added underlays. So basically this kit has been used twice at this point. So I just got headers left here. some work labels and checklists. I still have the other 3 fashion girl options, so I might save this for that thing I did last September where like I did a rainbow week where I had like 1 full box left from various kits, although I don't know if there's enough left of this kit to do that. A few class labels, some checklists. I always save the date dots because like I always need date dots with kits that don't come with them. Most of the checklists, and then this sheet is done. Full box sheet, of course, is done. And then again, these were the Nordic 1 and 2 underlays from Magical Sticker Co. in dark green and dark blue. And then I just have 1 more box left on this freebie. So that's everything. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry I got a little weird yesterday. It was late in the day and I was quite tired. So hope you understand. I hope you are doing well, if I didn't say that already. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.